I may have mentioned that this is my hometown, and I'm now pleased to bring up someone who has another great connection for me, since my late father was an alumnus of the institution that he represents. Please welcome Jason Belland from the Columbia School of Business. Jason, you guys at Columbia are on a roll. I mean, you're on the top 10 list for U.S. News, Global Business Schools. You're on the top 5 list for Financial Times. You've got more Nobel Prize winners in economics on your faculty than any other business school in the U.S. This is great stuff. How are we able to be part of that magnificent institution, but at the same time one that is innovating so aggressively?
Yeah, so we've used Salesforce really to tie the customer experience together throughout the consumption chain. And recently, actually, with Salesforce One, we've rolled out the application to folks and are getting feedback now. And what's kind of interesting is with other apps that we've had, we haven't had the opportunity to develop. And now that this is sort of a platform, I get to say yes a lot, and I get to innovate, and it's amazing. And we have a lot of folks in our team now who are working in a mobile environment and really giving us real-time customer feedback so we can better understand who our customers are and what they're looking for from us.
You know, I've talked with faculty at a number of major business schools, and they say, we get these people in. Typically, your business school student is not fresh out of high school. These are typically people with work experience. They come in with very high expectations for the kind of collaboration they're going to be able to have, the kind of support you're going to be able to provide. This has to be a tremendously demanding audience, and let's not even talk about the faculty. That's okay. You don't have to talk about them, really.
No, but what's amazing actually is that really amazing smart people coming together, and so we have an amazing network of folks. And I think that's really where the power of Salesforce has come in for us, is being able to leverage Force.com and other resources to help bring people together, so our customers can talk to each other, and we can facilitate some amazing conversations and connections. And it's really a beautiful place to be, and thanks to Salesforce for.
Well, particularly in management education, where so often the network that you're joining is considered one of the major assets and not just the diploma. This is actually a conversation I was having with some people at MIT. You know, why in a world of Zipcar do you buy your diploma like it's a capital asset and then put it on the wall and maybe send them some money once in a while out of sheer gratitude? What about a subscription relationship with the institution where you got your degree? Are you starting to really rethink what's the lifetime model for people with a relationship with Columbia Business School?
Yeah, that's absolutely what we're doing. You know, what are the additional services we can provide as folks are continuing to experience our brand? Our brand is not just when you're here getting your MBA or other programs. So yeah, it's a very holistic view that we're taking, and we're building a lot on Force.com with the applications to make that happen.
And of course, a much more global community for management talent than it ever was today. I wonder, are there any stats that you can share about the degree to which Columbia is becoming a more global institution?
Well, you know, we really feel like our tagline is that we're at the very center of business, and we really feel like the very center of business is not New York, but rather an idea. It's a network, and that's the center. And so with our global centers around the world, we're actually thinking about, you know, how are all these assets connected, and how are people learning in different ways in these different communities? How can we leverage all these assets to bring folks together?
That's fantastic, Jason. Thank you for joining us.